Hey guys, and welcome back. I know it has been a minute. I'm gonna introduce our guest for this episode, GRWM.
What's up, y'all?
So y'all, I did not remember like leaving. We went to View House, which was like a bar, and then we went to another bar, and then from there we went to another bar, and
So we finally got home, and then I guess you started getting hella comfortable right outside like our unit. He started taking off his pants, his underwear. I was like, wait, hold on.
I'm like, I am home, I want to go to bed. So how do you feel about me doing OnlyFans and like, yeah, having like my news out there?
And of course there's gonna be like the jealousy part of it and everything like that, you know?
What's your intake like on straight guys and stuff when they're like curious or DL?
It's just sad, low-key. Cause I mean, they full on be having family sometimes and
True.
everything. Before you, I was in a relationship like for over 5 years with this chick. Like, you're my first boyfriend and everything, so...
First and last. Get it right. First and last.
Gonna be my first husband too.
Hey, what is up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new here, yes, you right there, then welcome to my channel, darling. So you guys, before I hop into today's video, you guys see I got a beat face. You guys read the title of this video. If you aren't already subscribed to my channel, please make sure to hit the subscribe button. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, and also make sure to comment down below. Without further ado, let me hop into what I'm basically going to be doing in this video. So you guys, for today's video, I am going to be getting ready, and this is the look that I'm going to be doing with you guys. I'm also going to be doing like a little story time / update on why I stopped smoking weed, and I'm going to be also telling you guys all the struggles that came with it and where I'm at now, and basically how I'm feeling emotionally, mentally, and physically in my life now that I stopped quitting smoking weed, because I was an everyday user, literally morning to night. So if you guys want to grab a snack, or if you guys are getting ready with me, make sure to tag me on Instagram so I can repost your story. So without further ado, if you guys want to hear on what motivated me to stop and why I stopped, and also watch me beat my face, then continue on watching. Okay guys, so I'm basically just going to go in now, and I'm gonna prime my face and basically do like my normal makeup routine. My channel is basically a little bit of everything, but I do focus mainly on vlogs, I guess I would say, mainly just because those are like the easiest things to like film and stuff, and a lot of people do like vlogs. I know me personally, I love watching vlogs. So yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you every product that I'm using, because like I said, I am gonna be doing a, like, I guess it is like a story time on why I quit smoking marijuana. Kind of like a story time / life update on that topic. So I already primed my face. I shaved as well, so I have like a, you know, a fresh cut face or fresh shaved face. I kind of did cut myself right here though, so I'm like, dang. I honestly haven't done my makeup in a while, so bear with me. I feel like since I've been inside more, I'm getting very like huerito. So summer is around the corner. Even though today is like a very gloomy day, Colorado weather has been very bipolar. It has not been like sunny and stuff. We need some sun. Hopefully this summer is a very, very hot summery summer, because we're gonna be outside. It's a hot boy summer, but it's babe come pick me up afterwards, period. All summer 2K, wait, what are we in 2021? So 2K21. We're gonna jump into all of that in a second, because I know a lot of people want to know like why I stopped. And because if you had me like on social media like Snapchat, Instagram, I would always be posting blunts and, you know, smoking. Okay guys, so I went ahead and did my brows off camera. You know, we love a little natural looking look. I am gonna be getting them laminated and tinted soon, so stay tuned for that vlog. Now let's jump into why you are probably here, or maybe you just, you know, want to see me do my makeup. I don't know. I'm sure majority of you guys want to know like, hey, what happened? So me on like Snapchat and Instagram, I have been saying that I no longer smoke anymore. And a lot of people were curious to know like, oh, why is that? I'm gonna tell you guys why. So basically, it's like a personal choice that I chose to stop smoking. I don't know, if you smoke, then everyone's different, but a lot of people are like, you know, they do feel like the same effects or whatever. So me personally, every time like I would smoke, I would get like lazy, and let's say like if I had things to do, I would push them back, or you know, just little stuff like that. And I was like, okay, I'm not, you know, I don't like how it makes me basically like that. So another thing too, like a big reason was every time I would consume marijuana, I literally would get the munchies like crazy, and I would overstuff myself, you guys. Like I would eat so freaking much. Like I would make myself so bloated. Like I would wake up the next day and really regret it and be like, damn, I really just ate all of that. Like what the hell was I thinking? Because I would literally not even be hungry. I would just be eating because I was bored, or because I'd be like, oh, I'm high. So I literally would just eat and eat and eat and eat and eat. Especially since I went on this healthy journey, like going to the gym, eating right, working out, all this, you know, good stuff. Cause summer's around the corner, y'all. And I don't know about y'all, but like I said, it's gonna be a hot boy summer, but babe, come pick me up afterwards. I was like, you know what? I need to stop. And I would literally smoke so much. Like I'm telling you, if you know me in person or have me on social media, you know I would smoke so much. Like I would literally be spending like, well, this was me and my boyfriend. My boyfriend still does smoke. But together we would be spending like almost $800 a week, you guys, just on marijuana. Like I would go through a lot of weed, like especially since I'm home too, so all I would do was, you know, smoke. Literally I was like, okay, before I do any and everything, I have to blaze it on up. And it would make me lazy. It would make me like, you know, not want to do a lot of things. Like let's say if I was high, like for instance, if my brother calls me and I was high, I'd be like, I wouldn't want to answer because I would be like paranoid and stuff. So I didn't like how it was making me like that. It was literally like just paranoid and stuff. And it was, at first it was really hard because I would smoke literally every day 24/7, like from getting up to going to sleep. So when I stopped, it was hard. Like I would crave it. I had really bad mood swings, you guys. So I'm not saying I'm never gonna smoke again. This is probably like, you know, just a tolerance break. I want to get to the weight that I weigh. Right now I'm currently sitting at 185 pounds. I know, that's shit, big bitch. And I want to weigh around 150, between 150 and 165, like around there. Now I have lost a lot of weight. When I first started working out, you guys, I weighed over 190 pounds, and I'm 5'9", so that is technically considered like overweight. So yeah, it was really bad. So I was like, you know what, I cannot like work out and then smoke and eat all this stuff, because it's like all the workouts I'm doing are, you know, the pointless. And I'm not trying to get like buff or nothing. I'm just trying to like really get a six-pack, some abs, and like get bigger, thicker thighs. So I know there's a lot of people like, oh, well, you can just eat whatever you want and, you know, work it out and stuff. But it's like, I'm not trying to bulk up and get big muscly. Like I've been working like on my arms and stuff, knowing me, to get, you know, a little something, like to not, you know, just be all the strong and strength in my legs. But like I was saying, it would literally just make me eat so much. I was like, you know what, no. And I really did not like how I was relying on it and how it would make me, like, it was literally I see it like this now. Before I was like, oh, I could stop whenever I want, like it's a luxury to smoke and paying all this money, like if I could afford it I could do it. But in reality it was an addiction, like every day always having to have it. And like when I would go days without having it, like having those mood swings. Now I'm totally fine. It's been over a little bit over 3 months since I last had like a hit. So once I completely stopped, I found out that I suffer from RLS, and that's restless leg syndrome. So I did post it on my Instagram as well, and there's a lot of people who have it. My mom actually found out she had it too recently. That's basically when you're like trying to relax, and not necessarily when you're going to sleep, but when you're trying to relax, and from the waist down you get really bad anxiety. With me personally, I would literally need to move my feet. When I didn't know what it was, I would just, you know, be trying to lay down, and I would be like, oh my gosh, like I have ADHD, so I would assume it was my ADHD. I'm like, oh, I need to move my legs. It's literally like your legs to your feet. Well, with me, my legs to my feet, they'll start shaking, like, and just really bad anxiety, like really bad. It would keep me up all freaking night. I would literally have my boy, this is before I didn't know what it was, and so I went to my doctors and they told me everything and explained everything to me. So I would have my boyfriend like massage my legs. I would take NyQuil. And a fun fact that I learned is any cold medicines, anything to help you take like sleep, even melatonin, because I did get on that as well, and that actually makes it very worse for you. It like with NyQuil and all that, and like cold medicine, I believe it, since you're so relaxed, it just makes it worse. And so as melatonin is really bad for it as well. And when I took melatonin, it was only for like a 3-day period. You guys, when I say I had the most craziest dreams ever, like literally crazy dreams, like if I was getting possessed. One of the dreams that this was the last time I took it after this, because I was like, okay, I cannot do this, this is so freaking crazy, was I was sleeping and I felt like, it felt so real, you guys. I was sleeping and like out of nowhere, like someone, I don't know, my legs were just getting scratched, both of my legs. So I woke up, because I'm the type of person, when I would smoke, I would never dream. Like, I don't know if it's because like of all the weed and stuff, or I wouldn't remember, but I was like, dang, I haven't dreamed in so freaking long. So a lot of people were saying when you stop smoking, like all your memory and dreams are coming back and stuff, so they're gonna be very hectic. Because my brother that's in California, he stopped smoking a while ago as well, and my sister-in-law was telling me like all these methods and stuff, and that everything I'm going through, he basically was going through as well when he stopped. So I woke up and right away I put my flash on. I was checking my legs because they felt so freaking real. And of course my boyfriend sound asleep, snoring like nothing's wrong. I'm like, oh my god. So I'm like, okay, I'm just tripping. It was like 2 a.m. around there, and then so I was like, okay, I'm gonna just go back to bed. And as I was laying there, it was like I was half asleep, half awake. It literally felt like someone opened my mouth as wide, like literally wide, and was stepping in my mouth, like down my throat. So I woke up so freaking scared because I was still half asleep, half awake. So I was like, oh hell no, this is not about to happen to me. So I woke up, I like fully got up, I started praying, I woke my boyfriend up. He was literally like in and out of sleep, and I was telling him, and he's like, oh yeah. So I just ended up staying up and watching Bad Girls Club, because I don't know if you guys know, on Hulu they have it, and then also on the Bad Girls ATL, or Bad Girls reboot, just came out. The first episode was actually yesterday, which was Sunday, so I already purchased a subscription and had to watch it because I was trying to look everywhere for it, but nowhere had it free. So I'm like, damn, I'll just pay that $4.99 to stop being a little broke boy and get it. So I got it, so I'm watching that as well. But that was the last straw for me. I was like, dang, well, with melatonin, I was like, oh hell no. So I posted an Insta story, and then that's when a lot of people were telling me like, hey, it's bad for you, hey, it's bad for you, especially for RLS, which is restless leg syndrome. So if you do get anxiety when you're trying to rest or in the night, you probably should look into that and like look into your doctor and stuff. I didn't know I had it for the longest until I finally Googled it, and I was like, what the hell's going on with me? Like, why am I acting like this? And yeah, so I went to my doctor, a follow-up appointment with my doctor, and he was like, yeah, he didn't do any tests or anything. He just was like, word, like, yeah, you most likely do have it, because like what you're telling me and stuff. So I was like, you know what, that is crazy. I think the hardest part about like, you know, stop smoking from going every day to not smoking at all, now it's the hardest part for me was like maintaining it, being dedicated to it. There'd be times where I would take, you know, I'd be like, okay, whatever, I'm gonna just take a hit for bed because of my RLS. That's mainly like, you know, I'm not using it as an excuse, but like I would smoke and then go to sleep like that, you know. So it did really do help a lot. But I was like, you know what, it's just, no, it's like not it. And I get a lot of people, I had a lot of friendships that we would just bond off smoking and stuff, and some I did, like, you know, we don't hang out no more because we're not smoking like that, and then others just are, you know, they don't care. They're like, okay, like, you know, just because we don't have to smoke every time we do something. And that was another thing too, like, I don't know, I just really didn't like being high all the time like that. Like I did, but it was like, okay, I'm getting lazy, I'm getting like really tired, unmotivated. I didn't want to film, I would not want to like do a lot of things that I had to, you know, get done, like my first priorities, responsibilities. So I was like, you know what, I need to stop. And I was so surprised, and I'm still surprised with myself that I was able to, because like I'm telling y'all, like the first few weeks was very bad. My mood swings, so shout out to anyone in my life that dealt with them and put up with it, because I was literally like bipolar, like literally mood swings AF. And now you guys, I literally, like I said, my boyfriend still smokes. I'm still around people that do smoke as well. I cannot stand the smell. Like the smell is, it smells like cigarettes to me. Like when my boyfriend now, because before we just smoke in the house, like wherever, like, you know, in our own comfort of the home. And now I literally make my boyfriend go outside to smoke, because I cannot do it. Like I can't deal with the smell. For some reason it smells like if it's cigarettes. And when I would smoke regularly, I would never, like, you know, you were so used to the smell, you didn't know the smell existed like that. And I would go to like the dentist and I was like, oh my gosh, I smell like smoke. And this is when I stopped smoking. And that's when I was like, okay, so I sat down with my boyfriend. I told him like, hey, can you sit outside when you smoke? Like we have 2 balconies, one upstairs, one downstairs. Like I don't know, I just cannot deal with the smell now. Like I get off school and I'm just like, oh my goodness. I'm not, like I said, I'm not saying I'm never gonna smoke again. I'm 22 years old. I went through my phase. So that honestly sums up majority of like why I stopped. Mainly because I wanted to get intact, or I don't know if I'm saying this right, but I wanted to mainly like get back to being myself before marijuana, like being, you know, being connected spiritually, mentally, emotionally with myself. Like I'm not here saying, you know, weed is really bad. Like I said, you know, I'm not against it. I really realized like, okay, I do not like how I am and how it's making me. And a big part of it honestly was to like I said, I'm not against it. And I know a lot of people are gonna be like, oh well, you could have easily tried this strain, tried that strain. Trust me, I tried it all, hybrid, sativa, indica, freaking anything I tried, and it all made me feel the same. It all made me hungry, it all made me want to sleep. So it was just, you know, the last option was, okay, I could stop. Like I could just completely cut it out my life. And I would always, like I said, I would always say like, oh, I could stop whenever I want, I could stop whenever I want. And then it's like, okay, when it really came down to it, I didn't want to stop. I would try, and then I would still keep smoking. So then I was like, you know what, I need to completely make the change and like stop. So that's what I did. I'm gonna throw on some lashes and I'll see you guys once I am fully done getting ready. Okay guys, so this is the final look. You guys already know I always love a like quick, cute, little, simple glam. So I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I hope anyone out there that, you know, wanted some questions or like wanted to be on the same journey that I am, like with stopping smoking weed and all that, I hope this video kind of helps you understand a little more and gives you more information about it. And just know, anything you set your mind to, you can achieve, and you can do it, because it's all in believing in yourself. And anything, I mean anything you put your mind to, you will achieve it. So that being said, I hope you guys really enjoyed today's video, and remember, I would stay classy, never trashy, and just a little nasty. Chris Weeside loves you. Bye, until next video.